Welcome back, my lovely chess friends. Let's talk about the rook. So, the rook has battlements at the top and it looks like a small castle tower. But just because it looks like a castle, we don't call it a castle. Yeah? So, we call it a rook. Um, it was actually originally depicted as a chariot. And another fun fact is that in Chinese chess, xiangqi, there is a piece that moves actually identically. Yeah, identical to the rook, and they would actually call it a car, yeah, because it moves like a car. And in chess, yeah, our rook moves also basically like a car. It moves in straight lines, vertically and horizontally. Um, on an empty chessboard, like we have, like we have it now, it can control can a maximum of 14 squares no matter where it is placed on the chessboard. um Now let me give you here one example. So let's say our rook, our car, is parked on d4 square, and let's go back home now. Our home is on h4 square in yellow. So unfortunately, rook is not like a flying car from that Fort Anglia from Harry Potter series. So we cannot just fly over the pawn and get to h4 in one move. But actually, we have to maneuver around. Also, what we are not allowed to do, we are not allowed to yum yum munch. Yeah, in chess we call it capture our own pawn. We are not allowed to capture our own soldiers. That would just not make sense and be very weird. So that's why we have to maneuver our rook around. So here I just highlighted two ways. Yeah, so the orange. Yeah, so we go from d4 to d8 and then h8 and all the way down, yeah, to h4. Every time rook changes the direction, that would count as one move. Yeah, so sky blue, yeah, d3, h3, h4. So both ways. Yeah, we need three moves in order to get back home, yeah, with our rook. um but I mentioned we cannot capture our own soldiers, our own pieces, but we can capture, of course, opponents' pieces. Yeah, and in fact, every single capture that we make can potentially bring us one step closer to the victory. Yeah? So in this case, yeah, I'm going to capture the pawn. Off you go, pawn, to the cemetery. Yeah, so now our rook stays there. Yeah. Okay, that's all you need to know. See you in the next video. Bye bye.